Good dogs. And meanwhile, little Daly Whaley is here somewhere. Where are you, Dale? How did you get under here, baby boy? Yeah, he is there. No, don't you? Oh.
Oh dear.
Yes, just to prove Dale is under there. Where are you, baby? How on earth have you... Sweetheart, where... Ah, there you are. Hello, Smiler. Good morning, little man. Oh, Dixie's a bit loud for Dale in the morning. Do you want to go back to sleep, my little boy? Go on, you go back to sleep. Good boy. There you are. Well, good morning from a very, very beautiful and very quiet, peaceful Brood. This morning, I think it's about 20 past 8, half past 8 in the morning. Nikki's gone off to pick up a parcel. As we've got winter around the corner, she's ordered some nice warm slippers and some warm pyjamas. We're getting ready for winter on Chugs. Well, you've seen, we stocked up with some coal. We've got logs and kindling, and in fact, we've had the stove lit a couple of times here. It's been very cool in the cutting. We don't get any sun here, but that's part of the beauty of mooring in Brood. You can moor under that bridge behind me and be out in the open if you want to. I love the experience here of being in the cutting in Brood. We've been here for a couple of days. It's been a happy and a very sad time. On Sunday we met up with what are you doing? I hope he's not doing. No. Oh, he's got bad wind. On Sunday, we met up with Clint and his mum and dad, Nick and Sandra, at the bridge. Just an extra little thank you to say thank you to them for picking me and Dixie up. Come here, stop wriggling. Say hello. Say hello. Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, Nick and Clint picked me up and little Dixie, and we went, and he had his final jabs last week, so it was lovely to see them. And we met up with Martin and Julie as well. We had a beautiful meal, so that was really nice. And of course, yesterday, the Monday, very somber day here in the UK as we said goodbye to our beautiful Queen. Quite upsetting. It's a weird day. I've never known another sovereign, so it was a very difficult day, weird sort of day. She was a marvellous lady, and it made you proud to be British. Wow, what a send-off. The kiddies didn't have schooling yesterday. Obviously, kids were off school yesterday, but their schooling was to sit down and watch the funeral. We made them sit there and watch the Queen as she left us. So they'll remember that, hopefully, for the rest of their lives. Very, very important part of history. Somber moment, but God save the King. Now, regardless of political views or royalist or not, it made me proud to be British yesterday. Just behind me there, you'll see Rhapsody in Blue, Julie and Martin. They're going to follow us on tomorrow, I think. They're going to use the laundry today and follow us on. It's a beautiful day for a cruise today. Brilliant opportunity to shower the kids today. I think Nikki might have one as well. I think the three of them are going to have a quick shower before we get to Wheaton Aston. Obviously, we're going to be topping up with water, so we won't be wasting our water, and that should do us for a good few days then. Obviously, limited water on Chugs when there's four of you. You have to stay clean, you have to do the washing up. you'd be amazed how much water you use. But living on a narrowboat is a lot greener than living in a house, obviously. But it's lovely, and I enjoy the planning of it as well. It's great. It makes it cozy, if you know what I mean. To Nikki and myself, it was very important that the kids did watch the funeral yesterday. It teaches them history. It talked about the Queen's accomplishments through her reign. Just a marvellous lady, and as sad as it is, it was history yesterday, and it was important that the kids watch it and remember it. I can still remember as a small child, 12 years old in 1977, watching the Queen's Silver Jubilee, and that's in there. I can remember it, and I spoke to the kids about it yesterday. Obviously Noah's younger, and for Noah it was quite a long old stint sitting there watching that, but he watched it and he did take some of it in, so part of his mind will remember that, and it was good. It was nice to see them sitting and watching it, and little Lily was appreciating more and more the more she watched about it, about what the Queen had done for the country. Now, I'm not a political or anything like that type of channel, so please, no nasty comments. You will just be deleted. I won't have nasty comments. I don't know what your beliefs are, but mine are that the lady did a remarkable job. Did a lot for the country, and yeah, rest in peace, ma'am. You did a good job. We're just coming up now to one of Thomas Telford's little masterpieces. Very run down, I've mentioned it before, but it's Stretton Aqueduct, and it was built in 1832, but it could do with a bit of tender loving care now. Could do with a rub down and a paint job, much like myself. Just coming up to Stretton Aqueduct now. We'll just let that boat through, and then we can take chugs over. The road underneath is the A5, the old Watling Street, and in fact in 1961 to 62 the road itself was dug down deeper to allow for more higher, more modern traffic. It's a road I've travelled many times, and you can hear the trucks now roaring underneath. It's a very, very busy road. That road runs from the A41 in that direction down to junction 12 on the M6. So yeah, very, very busy road. Almost immediately after going over Stretton Aqueduct, you come to Stretton Wharf here. Lots of historic and quirky boats usually to be seen here. I do like cruising through here. It is like going back in time. Not very often you see a very modern boat here. I think the CRT moor some of their working barges here. But it is beautiful. Looks like the CRT or some company or other have been investing in some beautiful new barges, or they've just had them done up, I think, actually. Looking at them, they've had a nice new paint job. Very smart. Lovely to see these old working barges here. It is nice. It reminds you of what it might be like back in the day, seeing them. Because obviously there were no leisure craft when these boats were working. Well, the original wooden boats were working. There was no leisure craft. There had been horses, boatmen and boat women everywhere. Kids working hard, scrubbing the boats, feeding the horses, tending to the horses. Now we've got lovely modern little craft. Still smart in their little way. Nice to see. And another huge thing happened on Sunday. Not only was it Val's birthday, Nikki's mum's birthday, but the channel reached 8,000 subscribers. Thank you very, very much. I have been vlogging now over 5 years and I've only got 8,000. It's still quite a number, but obviously a lot of other channels have far superseded that, gone straight through that, but it's took me a long time and a lot of hard work, but yeah, finally reached 8,000. I was made up, so thank you very much, guys. Incidentally, if you are watching this, just about half the viewers don't subscribe. They watch it but don't subscribe. Please subscribe. It means a lot to the channel. It just says subscribe below. Just click on it and that means you'll just be told when I release another video. It is 100% free. I guarantee you. It's the wrong wording. Subscribe sort of drops a hint as to a charge. There is no charge. It just means that you will be told when I release another vlog. So please hit that subscribe button if you like this rubbish, please. It just means that YouTube would promote me more, get the channel out to more people, and that means a lot to me. So yeah, but thanks guys. 8,000. Great. I had a very interesting comment yesterday, and I'm afraid I forgot the name. I do apologise, but you'll know who you are. Of a gentleman that was asking if I could do a vlog to explain how we prepare for winter on the boat, because winter is just sort of around the corner. It's very interesting. I won't do a vlog on it. I'll slowly just explain. I mean, we've started getting ready already. About a week ago, I primed the central heating. Made sure that the central heating was working, got all the air out of the radiators, topped up with water and everything. So we have a full working Webasto central heating system. So that's ready for winter. And we've used it a couple of times already. The stove has been lit. I've put the chimney on. The stove has been lit, but unfortunately I'm missing the hat on the chimney. I bought a new one. And unfortunately I think I've left it on Nikki's boat, because obviously we winterized, so I'm sure I put it on Nikki's chimney, but I can't find it regardless. So when we get to Wheaton Aston, I've got to buy a new hat for the chimney because we don't want rain going in there. But yeah, we've had the stove lit a couple of times, the chimney's on, we've bought some coal, wood and kindling from the fuel boat, so we're stocked up with that. So we're virtually ready to go. And as I explained earlier, Nikki picked up a parcel this morning with some nice warm slippers, some nice warm pyjamas for her and the kids. So yeah, you do prepare slowly and gradually, but obviously you feel the cold a lot more on the water. It does get cold. People ask, do you get cold on a narrow boat? Well, yeah, you get bloody freezing if you don't put the heating on. More often than not, you light the fire and you have to open the doors and windows. It does get very warm on the boat, but we're preparing already on chucks. In fact, we are ready. Just one lock for us today at Wheaton Aston. We're going to drop down the lock, use the services and hopefully fill up with fuel. They have very competitive fuel prices at Wheaton Aston. It's quite famous throughout the canal network. So we're going to top up with fuel, make the most of all their facilities, hopefully buy a new hat for the chimney if they've got one. And then we're lock free all the way through to Turley Locks, just through Norbury there and then through Woods Eaves Cutting. So yeah, lock free, but we're not going that far. We may go on to Nosal, we'll see. But Wheaton Lock is just coming up. So literally just moored up here on the lock landing, but there's a boat coming out, so we're going straight in. There is a boat coming up, so Nikki's got some help here, which is good. Bit of a bywash when you come out, just pushes the boat over a little bit, but not too bad. So yeah, services first, then hopefully fuel. Services done. There's a boat just winding. There's a winding hole just past the services, so I'm just hanging on, and then I'm going to go under the bridge and hopefully get on the fuel point. But all the services are done. What should be empty is empty, and what should be full is full. So yeah, ready to go. Just wait for them. Little piggies in their little piggy houses. It looks like they're building some more houses over there too. From what I can see with my little monocular, the fuel point's free, so that's perfect. Well, I couldn't see it till I came under the bridge. Unfortunately, there is a boat there, so if I just tuck in here, and then we can get over there when he's done. Well, that's it. All fueled up. Luckily we didn't use as much as what I thought. Still got to pay the man though. That's the pub here at Wheaton. We don't need that. We're going to keep moving. There's chugs down there. Right, let's get going again. Always a friendly service here at Wheaton. They're always happy, which is nice. From one extreme to another. Is that something that James Bond's left there or something? Looks like something out of a Bond movie. What on earth is that? I've stopped at Wheaton a few times now and always had a lovely welcome. I've had different people every time I've been. I think that was the owner with what he was saying, but I'm not too sure. But it's always a nice welcome. Yeah, it's good. Oh, no hat for me chimney though. So that may be Norbury. We're contemplating actually cracking on a bit today, so we may be at Norbury tonight. I don't know, but it's a beautiful day, perfect for cruising. and we're both in the mood to cruise, so we may even go on to Norbury, and if that's the case, easily we'll get a hat at Norbury. Brilliant chandlery there. I do enjoy having a nosy around there.